Welcome back to the Catacombs.
The underground.
Do you like the music?
Probably the best music.
There's 3 doorways here, but they all lead to the same top-down place.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we got that book?
From the library, yeah?
The map book? You see those random scribbles? That's a map.
That's like Arabic or something.
Deep beneath the city lies the path, plural, to the tomb. I sped these bits up because literally it's just top-down walking until you get to the next room.
So the catacombs are just a crazy, like,
pretty much.
line.
If you don't have the map, it doesn't even hinder you that much, because you can see sort of some of it as you're walking around.
So what are you looking for in this?
Oh, the guy, the knight that was buried there, and he has like information on where the Grail is.
Okay. So what's the story so far? You're in the university.
You're looking for your dad, basically, and the Grail.
Yeah.
We picked up a hook back there, and there was a caked torch, caked in mud. We couldn't do anything with. This one has a thing. Basically, each room in the catacombs has something relevant.
Okay.
Kinda. And it's all quite linear. At least this section is. And it's not like you can really get lost. Really, the map is useless. I remember Indiana Jones's fear of water.
So basically, you need to bridge the gap.
Yeah, and there's a plug at the bottom, so I wonder how that will happen.
There's literally a plug at the bottom of the river.
Yeah.
Was this in the movie?
No. You can see there's the tomb.
Oh, wrong, Gilbert.
There's a tomb there that you need to get to, but you can't get through it because there's a gate.
Covered in slime, apparently.
You can't, like, open the lock or anything. You can't get some, I don't know, bolt cutters.
Why do you just carry around dynamite constantly?
What is he, Dynamite Heady? That doesn't even make sense. Remember this area?
More like Indiana Blown.
Now you get to do some exploring.
This is Venice, yeah?
Yeah, back here. Literally where we started.
You get to ride on a gondola.
No, you don't. That's DLC.
They really let me down with it.
Gondola mission.
People are just shooting at you.
First person shooter. You get to just basically look at everyone.
Judge people.
That guy's creeping on that woman who is apparently old.
She looks like she just had her hair curled. I don't want it. He's disturbing everyone else.
I was trying to pick up people, see if that would do anything, and to turn on people.
He just takes his shirt off in a
Indy says that why would anyone have a cat when they can have a dog, which could be a reference to the fact that Indiana is named after the dog. Like, Indiana was the dog's name.
Oh. I thought it was after.
Whereas Indiana Jones is actually called Henry Jr., so. Just some trivia.
So what's the story so far? We were in the university.
Yeah.
Then what's the story?
That guy, Donovan, wants the Grail.
Okay.
And also Indy's dad went missing.
Okay.
Whilst looking for the Grail for Donovan.
So they flew to Venice.
Where he went missing.
Right.
And there's obviously that tomb. Coffin with directions to the Grail.
Okay. So we're on the hunt for the Grail.
Yeah.
And his father.
And we're also looking at fat people and judging them. Called slob.
That guy just doesn't stop. He's literally just splashing water in his face.
You see, here we need this wine.
Yeah.
And if you go to pick it up straight away, like the guy says, like, hey, don't take my wine. What are you doing?
Turn on lever. That's not
but if you look at it, and Indy says, oh, it's a bad wine. And the guy goes like, oh, I knew that. And then then he lets you take it because he's like, oh, it's dreadful, I guess. And then you get the wine bottle, which is empty.
Indy is quite a wine connoisseur. You weren't aware?
And we need to put some water in the wine bottle.
Okay.
There's no other way to transport water.
I like how Minecraft is just in his inventory.
Yeah, it's just that.
Oh, I've got a bottle of water, I've got some other things, and I've got Minecraft.
You can also fill up the bottle at this place instead of the fountain.
So any sort of
endless possibilities.
As in incredible. I'm glad you covered that.
I don't want to leave any stone unturned.
Can you fill it up in that river?
Shut up.
Didn't think of that. Didn't think of that. What if about that?
Shut up.
There's a river over there too. You're in Venice. You're in a flooded city.
So you can't go back into the library from outside.
Okay.
And back in the other update, when you get kicked out, you can't win.
So there's just like an end game.
Yep.
Immediately.
Except you can just walk around Venice, I guess.
Chill out.
Back in the catacombs. Now we have that water. We can head back super fast.
So how does the map system in the journal work?
Oh, it's literally just a map, and you have to kind of figure out where you start from.
Okay.
Next time I open it, I kind of circle around where we are.
Okay, sure.
And like, there's like circles where like rooms are. By using the water on the mud, you kind of dry it off so you can pull it, and then you fall down.
Smart.
Good move. Good job.
Oh no.
Oh, now I can't use that item for later on in the game.
Are you trying to kill you, or are they just?
They literally bear no relevance to the gameplay of the game.
They're just lemurs hanging out, having a party.
It's just quirky LucasArts adventure game fun.
You crazy guys.
So you can see here, opening the map book again, and it always comes up with that message you have to wait for. We're in that bottom section there, where my cursor is, and you basically have to figure out how to get around the gate to the coffin, to the tomb. I wonder what that is linked to, that plug with water dripping from it.
Genius.
This room here is actually pretty important, because it's some inscriptions that tell you, they give you clues as to what the Grail looks like for later on in the game. And obviously, if you pick the wrong one, you lose.
Oh, so this is basically help for the rest of the game.
Yeah, but if you pull the plug earlier in the previous room, it breaks the bridge and actually makes it impossible to get across to here.
Oh.
And there's actually a paper manual that comes with the game, and you basically, that one tells us which account is correct.
Okay.
And you have to look in the physical paper book.
Is this one of those cute DRM things again?
I guess so, but it kind of links in with the adventuring thing. So you put the hook in there. Oh, there's a PDF version for the Steam version. I guess I'll post a link to that in the thread. Whip plus hook equals full plug.
Amazing.
You like my IQ points? Nice.
That
noise is actually in the game at that point. I didn't put that in. I just feel I should point that out. But I did steal that noise and then use it repeatedly. That's how you do editing.
Smart.
That's how you do ladders. I don't get why the ladder's curved at the bottom. This is something that annoys me about this game.
It's Venetian design. That's all they do.
Do you like the older looking graphics from the other updates?
It does look a lot more.
It looks a lot worse.
Yeah, true. So now you've drained the pool and you can get across.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if you could go back up, but it turns out
you're just like sliding around. In the end, just like sliding. Look, you've had a lot of fun. Aww.
Those are just dead ends. You can actually only go through the right one.
I like how it literally says, walk to dead end, walk to dead end.
Yeah, you don't want to go over here.
Nah.
No.
Just Ron Gilbert just sitting back like, nah, this isn't very good.
No, it's not putting any rooms there. Here's some broken machinery. I smell a puzzle. Pull the wheel. Machinery doesn't do anything.
Ooh.
Wonder what that is on the ground there.
Snake.
I hate snakes.
You need to pick up the snake and just wrap things around it.
Solid snake. You just use the little thing from the metal post in the library as a replacement. I don't know what those are called.
Barrier?
Wire.
Red.
You can tell you have to use that item because the thing that had fallen down was also red. I hear you like puzzles. Look at the Grail Diary. One is a correct configuration, and the other one is labeled certain def. So naturally, I decided to do the certain def combination.
Smart.
This is actually, it's one of those puzzles where you turn it and then it turns another thing.
Right.
But it's actually super easy, because if you turn the correct one on the right first and then the correct one on the left, the middle one doesn't do anything. So you can, there's no challenge whatsoever to this turny puzzle. Literally no challenge if you do it in that order.
So you just murdered Indiana Jones.
Don't even die, just go back there.
That's false marketing. I can't accept it. He wanted to slide a game, that's what it was.
I went into that room for the different entrance as well.
Genius.
Because Indy can't smash down that flimsy looking wooden door at all. So here's the correct combination. Again, doing that thing. Doing the right one first, and then the left one, and then the middle one, and then it's super easy.
Such a nice noise. I want that to follow me in real life.
I'm going to show us where we are here. Now we're at the bottom level where we were before, but in like the other section, we're there. Okay. And basically, we have to get to the steps over there.
Right.
There's basically nothing in between, no puzzles or anything. So it's just basically walking and not getting lost. I guess it would be harder without the map because you might go down, but if you have the map, you can know just to walk along the top.
Yeah.
In a straight line. Nothing is in that room. Can't even look at those bones.
He doesn't want to. He's just like, I've had enough of this.
Oh, here is a puzzle.
Ooh.
I wonder how we're going to find out information on this puzzle. It's not like it's going to be in the Grail diary or anything. Nothing really funny about the observations in this room, which disappoints me. So there's some musical notes. They're different on each playthrough.
Yep.
Basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going from top to bottom, and then that applies to the skulls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from left to right. And then you just basically have to play the tune. So it's 6, 3, 1, 3, 6.
Okay.
It's pretty simple when you know how, but
yeah,
it's kind of, I suppose.
He just pushes one up, expected.
Because it takes so long to go from push, skull, and for him to do it and then do it again.
This is actually the origin of chiptune. He invented this genre in 1928.
I actually have this song on my MP3 player 8 times just to increase the chances of it coming up on shuffle. But you get 5 points for that. And now this part is tricky, because there is no map for this. And you can see I get lost a few times. But there is a slight trick you can do, and you can kind of see I'm doing it. If you click in the dark, and there's a pathway there, Indy will walk to it.
Right.
So if you reach a dead end, you can just kind of click to the right.
Yeah.
And then if there's a pathway there, it'll just go around to the correct entrance automatically. But it's still annoying. Well, we're finally here. It's been a long, arduous journey.
Just climb through the bars. Why don't you just climb through the bars?
Because he ate too many snakes.
That's a good point.
Gotta look in here.
This is fast.
Are you prepared for something shocking?
It's Jesus.
Oh, it mentions the city of Alexandretta. Let's go there.
To the indie game.
Well done. No puzzle to figuring out anything in there. I mean, this section of the game isn't that bad, but it's not really got many hard puzzles or anything.
Yeah.
It's mainly just walking through.
Sure.
Yeah.
The main struggle is
trying to figure out the map, if you have the map.
It's the bravery of going through a sewer. You don't want to touch
Cutscene! This bit's hilarious.
There's a long old pause right there.
Because he's wet like Indy was.
Oh, yeah.
Referencing.
Go back.
Gotta go to Brunwell Castle and rescue his dad.
Of course, obviously.
Slip. It was on the tip of my tongue. I like how he doesn't explain why he's wet, just like Indy doesn't explain why he's wet at the beginning. I do actually like that. So, Marcus is gonna go to his Alexandretta while we go rescue his dad.
It's not.
Travel music.
This is a map, right?
You remember this bit? Move. The.
I'm not sure. Is this Scooby-Doo?
Yep.
Yeah.
And the Ghost
the
of
Mystery
Christmas
Machine.
Past. I was trying to save it, but it won't let you save out here.
Is this harsh wilderness?
Because there's a bit coming up with the butler where you can like do more than one choice. So I actually had to play through the entire Catacombs again after this. I'm just gonna say things like go through.
That's dedication. That's Indiana Jones level.
In the movie, he pretends to be a Scottish lord inspecting the tapestries.
Right. Why did that leave one IQ point?
Because it's the easy option, I guess. Mission complete.